What's up, guys? Seth here. Welcome back to Bachelor MMA. I'm back again with another video. Chad Malone, Capital MMA, Lord and owner and head instructor. With MMA exploding, especially UFC, Jiu Jitsu is like the hottest thing out there, man. It's kind of like when Karate Kid came out and everybody was doing karate. Now it's literally the era of Jiu Jitsu. And a lot of people may be intimidated by it. A lot of people may know what it is. A lot of people may want to try Jiu Jitsu, but they just don't know what to expect. So in this video, we want to break down some of the things that you should be prepared for and really what it is. And we've seen a lot of videos on Jiu Jitsu where dudes who've never done Jiu Jitsu and they're bitching out. I don't know what they're doing, but they're crying. Yeah, just some stupid things. So let's hear from a guy who has his own jiu-jitsu gym, who's been doing jiu-jitsu for well over 10 years. Chad, what are some of the best ways a new student can prepare before they actually attend their first class?
My number one thing is give it time, man. You know, you didn't learn anything overnight, tying your shoes, riding a bike. You're definitely not going to come into this jiu-jitsu gym and start wearing people out and sparring your first day, your first month, your second month. Probably going to get your ass kicked. Am I allowed to curse?
Yes.
You're going to get your ass kicked for about 3 months easily before you start winning some matches. So give it time, be patient, and take it easy.
Yeah, it's a game of chess, right?
Yeah.
You're not going to be boom, boom, boom. It's not instant gratification.
It's a lifetime thing, man. So if you think you're going to be,
whooping ass,
Black Belt Jones day one, you're tripping.
Another thing we saw, remember the dude we watched, the dude was complaining about
when I got home and took a shower, I'm like, it burns!
Friction burns on his toes. Yeah. Friction burns on his toes, man. If you've never done jiu-jitsu before, even if you've wrestled, you have soft skin. Everybody has soft skin. Now, I'm not talking about your feelings, but your skin is pretty soft, and especially rolling around on the mat. So one thing you can do is get a nice rash guard or an Under Armour shirt to put underneath your gi top, but you're still going to get them anyway. So don't cry about it. It's okay.
Let it burn!
Get some A&D ointment, some Neosporin or something. You're going to get them on your toes. Take care of your skin, but just know that that's just part of the game until you get a little bit of calluses.
You've been training a long time now, and you still get it.
I still get them from time to time. Burns in the shower, that's it. It's not going to kill you. I don't know if you guys remember how old you are, but back in the early 2000s, everybody was putting rims on everything. You're driving around a Ford Escort with some rims. Yes. The same thing with the jiu-jitsu game. Somebody would join the gym their first week. Next thing you know, they're wearing a $200 gear, have all the hot rash guards, compression shorts, everything. You look crazy. Yeah. And it doesn't make your jiu-jitsu better. So save your money for maybe seminars or maybe to pay your gym fees. And just get yourself a nice standard gi, a couple rash guards, keep your stuff clean, but you don't need all the hot stuff. You're not winning a fashion contest in here. You're still probably going to get choked out anyways your first month.
You want to have a good hygiene. All right, nobody wants to roll around with dudes everyone's going to sweat, you're going to smell, but end of the day, if you don't take care of your body, you don't have a good hygiene. Some dudes, man, they just straight up smell like, this smell is terrible, right? They don't wash their gis, they don't wash their clothes. So at the same time, we're so close, we're rolling. Last thing you want to do is put your sweaty, dirty armpits all over me and it smells like shit. You don't want to do that, right?
Every single time, wash your gi, wash your gi.
Another thing is you want to keep your fingernails short. All right, we're grabbing. Last thing I want to do is scratch them or do anything like that. So always keep your fingernails and your toenails short. Always keep it trimmed.
Yeah, and I know we just told you guys not to spend all the money, but if you're training 3 to 4 days a week, you should have 2 gis because they're made of cotton. They're going to retain smell. There's some things you can do to get them, keep them fresh and clean. But if you're on the mat 3 to 4 days a week, you should have a couple gis and some extra no-gi gear to wear. I tell my kids this all the time, the kids in my kids' class, is your training partners, you got to treat them like a new Christmas toy. If you open up your Christmas toy out the box and throw it up against the wall, guess what? Next week, you're not going to have that toy anymore. Your training partners are the same way. Respect them, push them, but you got to keep them safe. Don't, if you're 200 pounds and your training partner's 100 pounds, don't lay all your weight on them just because you can.
The next one is, again, everybody says it, but we say it because it's true. You got to leave your ego at the door, guys. It doesn't matter if if you're real strong. A lot of these dudes that are like maybe lifting a lot of weights, things like that, or even if you have a karate experience. I have prior taekwondo and karate experience, but then when I started doing jiu-jitsu, I thought I was like, all right, well, I've been doing martial arts for a while. I'm a fan of UFC, I'm a fan of MMA, but when you get on the mats and roll,
it's different.
It's a different story, man. I've seen dudes that are like these, goofy middle-aged guys that I think I'm gonna just slap them around, and they're literally sitting on top of me, and I can't breathe, right? I'm about to tap out just from. They're not even applying submission. So it's a very humbling experience, and I think you have to leave your ego at the door. You can't get upset that this guy who has 10 years of experience is beating me so easy. That's part of the game plan. I mean, that's part of that's just how it is, man.
The life. And I'm gonna tell you guys a secret too. Every gym has an enforcer. So you could come in here and you could be the biggest, baddest guy off the streets, and you come in here and you go too hard with some of our, smaller guys, whatever. Our enforcers are gonna get you, and you're gonna be sorry for it. So you take it easy. Leave your ego at the door. Come in here to learn. Have some tough matches, but if you lose, you lose. It's sparring. You don't win any world championships in sparring. We're in close contact with each other, talking super close, and everybody is aware of your breath. We brush our teeth, we have gum, but people don't think about your mouthpiece. It gets bacteria in there just like your mouth does. So keep your mouthpiece clean. You can dip it in Listerine. You can, just brush it out with a toothbrush, whatever method you want to use, but you should be cleaning your mouthpiece just like you clean your gear.
Good one.
Jiu-Jitsu is kind of, you can think of it as a male-dominated sport, but it shouldn't be that way. We want to have more women training. It's awesome having women training, and in all actuality, women and smaller people are the ones that need this art the most. But the reason why it can be hard for them to train sometimes is because big guys think that when they see a woman on the mat in sparring time, they got to save them like they're a princess. They're not princesses here to be saved. Respect the women just like you respect, your other training partners. Push them. Consider size. You don't have to smush them, but push them hard, respect them just like they're any other training partner.
Let me ask you, Chad. What about people that say, "Hey, listen, my friend actually goes to a jiu-jitsu school across the street, and he's already a blue belt. We started at the same time. He's already blue belt. I'm a two-stripe white belt." Yes. You know what I mean? You have a lot of that going on, even with kids.
Yeah, and my students will tell you that I'm the worst at promotions. I can't remember the last time I've given an adult a stripe in my classes. It's not about the belt color, it's about the technique. I can take any of my white belts and put them up against some blue belts and they will hold their own. So the belt, that's just a color. It doesn't matter. It's the technique that you want. The last one, guys. You come in here, you made it through the door. That's the most intimidating part. You've been training a few days. Set some short-term goals, set some long-term goals. Goals that you have control over and not your coaches. So a bad goal would be, I think I want to get my blue belt within 12 months.
Yes.
Bad goal because you have no control over that. A good goal would be, I want to be able to make it through 4 sparring rounds without gassing out. You can control that. You can get in better shape. A long-term goal, I want to be able to show or perform these techniques in a tournament or in sparring.
Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Special thanks to Chad, Capital MMA Lorton. For more information, please visit capitalmma.com. Lorton, check out my man's Instagram page. If you like the video, please comment, share, and also consider subscribing. We got more videos on jiu-jitsu and just everything else, everything related to MMA. And thanks for watching.